Change my state of mind when love's so hard to find. Your feelings changed like the weather. Went from clear to gray.
Hey, what is up everyone? It's your boy WW2, and in today's video we'll be looking at some World War II gameplay, and I'll give you some of my impressions and just a couple other notes that I'm doing some campaign walkthroughs. I did my first zombies walkthrough, so I'll have that all uploaded at some point or another, and a lot of the campaign stuff will be unedited, so I mean it's gonna be not the same level as my other videos, so I mean just no editing, so keep that in mind. But this I'm gonna be pretty happy to make, so without further ado, let's get to the video. Thank you very much. Stay fresh, stay you, stay awesome, bros. Peace. Okay, so as you can see from that little clip right there, the graphics truly look amazing in Call of Duty World War II. And just a quick little warning, I mean, I haven't played a ton in the game. I'll actually put on the screen my my stats, but yeah, I haven't played the game a ton, so this is all like the speculation currently for me. So I believe that the game plays fairly well, and it has some replayability. However, some things have kind of hurt that, in the sense that the 1.0 times rate, that's pretty slow, and I think the 2 times rate was actually a really fitting rate, so I think if we kept that and they changed it, that would be pretty nice. Overall weapon balancing, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot of overused guns like the SG-44, and of course, statistically, it has been proven the BAR is the best gun in the game at close ranges and at long ranges. I mean, except for snipers. Snipers are amazing in this game too, like the car and I forget what the other ones are called. Shotguns need to get buffed. Those things are pretty trash, except for incendiary shells. I like those, but it's kind of a douchebag move to go running around with those, not gonna lie. And that brings me into the innovation of the Division perks, where you can get like a suppressor on your gun or the incendiary shells. I really like that they did that, but at the same time, it really took away the versatility when it comes to basic training, because the basic trainings, I mean, I think you should be able to have more than one, because it limits the creativity you can have in your class. If you want to be stealthy, you can go mountain, but I don't know, there's not a lot you can do, because with the creative class system, which I think is truly superior to the division system, it allows us so many more options, and I think you're better off with that. The game modes are pretty good. I mean, I don't have a ton of complaints. Right now, War is definitely my favorite game mode. I think I'd really like to see game modes such as like Infected be added, and one of the biggest complaints that I've seen is the XP earned for game modes such as Domination, and if that was changed, I think a lot of people would be a lot happier. And something that I've been thinking about, which I think would be really cool, is that if hardcore, if they had the option similar to Halo where there's the boot or forgive system. Right now, if you kill someone on your team, like if you team kill someone 3 times, you'll start to die after that, but you don't really get penalized in the sense of like how you would previously get kicked out of the game in other games. So that would be a good change. The map sizes are pretty good, and I'm a rusher, so since they're all smaller to medium size, I think it's pretty nice. However, there needs to be a fix to quick draw, which the sprint out times are pretty slow unless you use gung-ho or something similar to that and start shooting and then aim in. That's just something I've looked up into, but I think they should have added more maps, because the basic 9, well, plus the other 3 from War, that's 12. I think it's not enough. I mean, it just cycles through the maps really fast, and then there's not much variety, so if they added a few more maps, it would have been a little better. Zombies is definitely a lot of fun. I'll actually post my first playthrough on that and my impressions. I really like zombies. However, it doesn't quite compare to Treyarch's, but it's definitely an upgrade to Exo Zombie, so I commend them on that. Speaking of upgrades, campaign tremendously outdid Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was good, but World War II is truly stellar, just because, you know, it's history, everyone likes it, and it's not, you know, jetpacks. The overall format or layout of the game, like, or at least for the multiplayer kind of thing, is a little wonky in my opinion. I think it could have been done a little bit better where it's not so compartmentalized, and I don't quite know how to explain it very well, but just being new to the game and not having figured things out, things are a little weird. Like, to leave the game, you have to go through so much stuff, and, you know, when Black Ops 3, I had it down to a science, like, just muscle memory to leave the game if something, if I had to go or whatever. But, you know, that's just what I'm just saying. Like, you have to scroll all the way down, and I think they did that intentionally, because you, like, had to think about leaving the game. That's alright, not that big a deal, but it's kind of annoying. Same thing with, like, social, like, joining games with your friends. It's a little more difficult to do that than it has been in the past. So far, I really enjoy the game. I think it has a lot of potential, so long as they add some really good patches that truly balance the game and don't just, you know, nerf guns to just pure garbage like with the bar, which they have done in the past in other Call of Duty. So I really commend them for not doing that. So I'm looking forward to this year of Call of Duty World War II. I enjoy the game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like rating. Comment, let me know what you agree or disagree with of some points that I had brought up. Subscribe if you're new. Stay fresh, stay you, stay awesome, bros. Peace.